Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
Checking out the numbers for Whiteside. Last year, getting it done. 7th in rebounding, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And he was a top 10 rebounder for good reason. I mean, he's incredibly intense, and he goes hard for the full 48 minutes.
Richardson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Here's Richardson. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And Orlando making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Magic leading by 8.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's Chambers. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciates it.
And the Heat making a change here. Dallenberg's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Gordon comes in for Darrell Arthur. And it's Jennings in for Payton. Jennings kicks to Freak. Fires the 3. Gordon the pass to Vucevic. And that one's good. Vucevic has got 12 in the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Screen by Dallenberg. Feeds it to Winslow. Shot clock at 5 to the inside. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Dallenberg.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Trying his luck deep, and Freak gets it to go on the assist from Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists tonight. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Richardson kicks to Winslow. There's the pick. Dragic with a wide open look. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Dragic has got his first bucket of the night.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in. There's too many open looks like that.
And some changes here for the Heat. Stoudemire comes in for Josh McRoberts, and it's Johnson in for Winslow. And the Magic making a change here as well. Aldridge is checked in. Dragic against Jennings. Outside Dragic. He feeds it to Johnson. Great D that time from Chambers. Magic leading by 9. The 17-footer. Miami grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Johnson dishes to Dragic. Kicks it out to Johnson. All alone. Again, Johnson missing.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Dishes to Freak. Jennings against Richardson. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Heat trail by 9. Dragic kicks to Richardson. He dishes it to Stoudemire, and stolen by Jennings. Pass to Aldridge. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Kicks to Freak. The tray. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. 18 points for Freak.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
And he gets it to go.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Stoudemire with a screen on Jennings. Back to Stoudemire. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Dragic against Jennings. He kicks to Freak. Lets it go from 11, and that one's good. Chambers got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Magic lead by 9. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And the final period of play just about to start. With some changes. Stoudemire's checked in for Josh McRoberts. Johnson comes in for Winslow. And it's Richardson in for Goran Dragic. And a change for the Magic. Chambers is checked in for Hezonja. On the court for Orlando, Chambers in at the 3. Fournier out there with Elfrid Payton. Then it's Arthur. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clock is at 3. Here's Stoudemire. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Whiteside. Moving it up, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
Down low, knocked loose. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Now here's Johnson, 11 feet away, and Stoudemire the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Now it's just a 3-point Magic lead. Magic have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Richardson. Outside Dragic. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by, and he gets it to go. 15 points now in the game for Hassan Whiteside.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Whiteside a screen. Wade kicks to Whiteside. Offers off the pick and hammers it home.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
And, Greg, I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
1:41 left in the 4th quarter. And another basket for Miami. Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Payton passes to Chambers. The dish to Arthur. Payton outside. Pass to Arthur. Shot off the pick. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 6 assists here tonight.
Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Here's Wade. No good. And Orlando the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Chambers. Misses from close range.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Wade dishes to McRoberts. Here's Stoudemire. Sinks it.
What an offensive... force Stoudemire can be.
Here's Payton. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Now the pass to Chambers. And Vucevic kicks to Oladipo. Buries it.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
Whiteside's checked in for Miami. There's 42 seconds left in the game. There's Winslow, and it's Orlando with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Shot from the wing. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And here's Miami. It's a one-point game. Yes!
They do have a foul to give here.
You might see them use it at some point.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Back to Payton. Vucevic to the pass to Chambers.
Count it! Kevin, that was so clutch. Now they really need a defensive stand.
Eleven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dragic kicks to Winslow. Bullseye! From deep. He got it!
I can't believe this. How in the world can you end the game on a shot like that?
Well, I think I've seen it all now, guys, and nothing's going to top that, I don't think.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was one of those performances capped off with a game-winning shot that we'll be seeing on the highlights for quite a while.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
It's all about the production. I mean, nothing really fazed this guy tonight. He was the primary option. They needed a bucket. He delivered. He didn't have any problem scoring. They never really had a way to slow him down. Come on.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.